Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. This is Hannah Combest.
Hey, Hannes. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Well, fine. Hannes, tell us what firm you're with, what you do, and tell us all about auctions.
All right. Thank you so much, Doug. My name is Hannah Combest, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of the National Auctioneers Association. We are the largest professional society for auctioneers in the United States. We have approximately 4,000 members, and they are spread out across the United States and even several in Canada and in South Africa, Ireland, all over the world.
Wow. Very, very good. And what is the charge of the NAA to, what's the mission statement? What are you trying to do?
We promote the professionalism of auctioneers and auctions through education and technology. Very short, very sweet, and we have quite a few educational programs and lots of tools on our website as well.
Well, excellent. Again, I haven't met you personally, but I look forward to meeting you. Tell us, we have a lot of changes in the economy, a lot of changes in professions as we see them. Things are also changing for the auction world, and from my understanding, you got together with a panel to figure out what's happening or what is going to happen. We don't have a crystal ball, but we need to plan ahead 5-10 years into the future. Tell us a little bit about that panel, who was on it, and what did the study come up with?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Well, as you said, we did know that the auction industry was changing. Everybody's been talking about it. I've been with the NAA for about 3 years now, and that was even brought up in my interview situation. Was this industry is changing significantly, but we don't know what to do to help prepare members for that change, or we don't know how to keep NAA relevant to the membership. So about a year ago, last fall, Mark Rogers, who is the president of the organization, charged a council on future practices, a group of 10 people, to look at what was happening in the industry and why it was happening. We first began to look at what's happening in society. You know, we aren't operating in a vacuum. So we looked at more than 50 trends that had been identified by the American Society of Association Executives, a group of association folks just like me. And from that, we selected about a dozen trends, and then ultimately 4, what we call macro trends, that are significantly impacting the auction industry. Those 4 include the economic uncertainty that you've already mentioned,
right,
technology, a business model that is called freemium, and that looks at things like Google has made so many things free. Facebook has made so many things free. How does that impact the auction industry? And, of course, government regulations. So we looked at those 4 trends and talked about how that's impacting the auction industry, gave recommendations to auctioneers on how they can prepare themselves for the change, and also made recommendations for NAA, so that we knew what we needed to do to be able to prepare the organization for that kind of change. We also explored a concept that we called opportunity agility, which means that in this economic uncertainty of times, we really do. We believe that auctioneers have a lot of opportunity. Today, for example, you hear a lot of people asking, how's business? And there's a lot of people who will say, well, I've got a lot of sellers, but not a lot of buyers. But if an auction firm is smart and can see the opportunities, they can adjust their business model to find those buyers. So it's a really unique kind of paper. We've just published it. The paper by the Council on Future Practices has been published and is on our website.
What is your website?
It's www.auctioneers.org, and that is plural.
Okay. Do it one more time just in case somebody wants to write that down, because this is a a very interesting study, not only for auctioneers, but for anybody that's looking ahead to the future.
Absolutely. It's www.auctioneers.org.
Okay, very good.
And if anyone has problems getting into the website, I believe it is a member website, but they are welcome to send me an email, and I'll be glad to send them a copy of the paper.
And what's that email?
It's HCOMBEST@auctioneers.org.
Well, excellent. People who are interested in getting in the business, can they also go on your website and find out how they become an auctioneer, that type of thing?
Absolutely. We do have a place where it talks about becoming auctioneers, and now it is one of the trends that we do see is that we have an aging population of auctioneers. Most of our auctioneers are 50 and above, about half of our membership. So, that is going to be an opportunity for people in the future.
Well, I resemble that remark there, Hannah, so I understand. So we need to get new blood in there. Is there an upcoming conference that's for auctioneers that will be going over this study and additional things that will help auctioneers across the country?
Absolutely. Thanks for asking, Doug. We do have a conference that's actually coming down to your neck of the woods in Orlando, Florida, July 12th through the 16th at the Caribe Royale. And the Council on Future Practices will be making a presentation about their paper on Wednesday, July the 13th at 10:45 in the morning.
Well, very, very good. And again, if people were interested in going to that conference, how would they find out?
Certainly go to our website at auctioneers.org, and if they have additional questions, they're certainly welcome to send me an email as well.
Well, very, very good. Hannes, it's very nice to meet you over the phone. I look forward to meeting you soon. I thank you for your leadership in the auctioneer business, and you've done a fine job. I appreciate you coming on the show today. You have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you so much, Doug. You do the same.
All right. Take care now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that was Hannes Combest, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the NAA, or the National Auctioneers Association. Talked about a study that she put together and the volunteer leadership on the board put together to talk about what's happening in the next 5 and 10 years in regards to auction practices. And so very good stuff. It's on their website. Again, the website is auctioneers.org, auctioneers.org. And again, Hannes, thank you so much for calling in at this time on Friday.